Now, America's conceit is warned about in Romans chapter 8. And if you read your Bible, all things you get to as common as drinking a glass of water. But if you don't know what's going on. Right. And you were warned when Paul wrote that thing way back there around 45 and 50 A.D., and he wrote in there about you, us Gentiles. He said, don't be wise in your own conceit, that blindness in part has happened to Israel until the fullness of the Gentiles be come in. Here you are, and then all Israel should be saved. And he said, don't be wise in your own conceit and think you're going to get away with what they tried to get away with. God messed them up for 19 centuries. And you think we're exempt? What'd they do? They did just what America's been doing the last 40 years. And they sure paid for it. All right, here we go, verse 25. The hay appeareth, and the tender grass showeth itself, and herbs of the mountains are gathered. He's talking about good stuff here, and what you live by, and your wheat, and your stuff to make bread with and stuff. And the tender grass itself, take care of the crops. When they have the big epidemics of no rain out there in Texas, sometimes it doesn't rain for 3 and 4 months at a time. And sometimes when it doesn't come down like that, why, and the tender grass doesn't come up, and the cattle have no grass, and when you take them to market as calves, you just have to leave them there. You can't even sell them because the fellow knows you can't do anything with them. He knows you can't take them back to the ranch with you because you can't feed them because there ain't no grass. All God has to do is just cut off rain for 3.5 years. He did it, and He's going to do it again. You say, where? Revelation 13, if you ever pick up a Bible and see what's in it. Well, in Revelation chapter 11, Elijah shows up again, and there's 3.5 years where there's no rain. Half the tribulation, not a drop's coming down. And I've seen them down in Texas take the stuff to market, just leave it there. The guy can get some money off the little calf, sell him for a meat or something, but the farmer who bought it down can't do anything about it. If you don't give him the money, he can't take him back to the ranch. The corn, I've seen the corn that high in September in Texas. That high in September. But normally that thing would go 6 to 8 feet. All God has to do is just go click and cut off the water. I don't know why people think they can fight against God. What a dumb match, man. I mean, if He can make a furnace out there of 6,000 degrees and put that thing up there and keep the thing working so good you can set your clock by it, and you're going to fuss with Him? You get thinking, who do you think you are? Well, whatever you are, you ain't like that.